Well, I first learned to sell as soon as I reported on board my first Navy submarine. I was selling to the men the importance of using these time-tested preventative maintenance procedures to keep the power plant operating smoothly. I was selling my ideas for operational improvements to my boss, the chief engineer. I was also selling to the captain of the sub that I had the attitude, grit, work ethic, and determination to someday qualify as captain of a nuclear sub. After commanding two of these fast attack submarines, I was assigned to the Pentagon as a program manager of a $2 billion procurement program. I really had three principal duties. I was the program manager, of course. I was also the buyer, but most importantly, I was the chief spokesman and salesperson for the program. For example, one year I needed $50 million more for my program and could not get it to the normal Navy DoD channels because of budget restrictions. So I went over to the Senate Armed Services Committee and built a strong relationship with a senior staffer. He liked my ideas, so he inserted the $50 million for my program into the DoD budget. Did anyone notice? No. What was $50 million in a $500 million budget? So this was totally another sales job. Then I retired from the Navy after 21 great years. I co-founded an engineering company in DC with two other former Navy engineers. The company grew at an average of 42% per year, compounded for 14 straight years. After selling the company, I retired. Unfortunately, I quickly failed retirement. Then several partners and I co-founded a sales advisory services company. Over the past 20 years, we have helped 2,100 companies grow at an average of 18% per year. We have trained over 80,000 salespeople in 22 developed countries. Our company's why is making the complex simple. We have curated key ideas from nearly every major sales institute and hundreds of books on sales into a very simple, time-tested process for sales. For example, we've taken the information from neuroscientists worldwide to show how their research and studies have very practical applications for salespeople. And as you know, most of us have understood the art of sales, but now we have the science behind the most effective sales tools, techniques, and processes.